Ooh, that's fancy. Okay, Energy Planet. Wowie. CLDC 2020. I hope I didn't pick one that had a save file. I didn't. Good. I was lazy. Wowie. Okay, that's unexpected, but alright. This person is not lazy. Lazy is someone else. Very different person. Energy plant. Lots of 3-ups. I always want lots of 3-ups. Oh, they're all invisible. This is 105, isn't it? Yeah, this is 105. Let's side exit. I was puzzling with answers. Pretty decent. We got through it. Even with some of the answers, it was still confusing. How you doing, Max? There was one that had to do with sprite ordering, which I was not going to figure out on my lonesome. But it was good. We got it done. Schema Tuna came through clutch. It's a very Sonic level. And that there's an awful lot of, like, space I could go, and I don't know which ways I want to go. But like I said, it's good, we got it done. That's the most important thing. Went and accepted it because it was fine. Oh, those are different kinds of Lava Lotuses. I'm glad I have 99 lives. Yeah, you missed your chance to rig the vote. What do these do? They home in on you. Probably should be smarter about that. But yeah. There were a few where after getting a little hint or two, I did find it. At least thinking about how I should be investigating a specific room, narrowing down the possibilities definitely helped. Oh, this just takes me here. That was... Alright, well, answers that question. But yeah, the fourth level and fifth level of that are really hard. There were a couple where I'm like, I know what this is, and I was totally wrong. And there was one where you have to prove a negative, which I don't think I like. This is a general rule. A room where you can't do something is very hard to prove, as opposed to a room you can. Especially something that's probabilistic. It's a two... Oh, it's a 2-throw and I still die. I'm so excited. Anyway. Tomorrow I gotta get a lot of stuff done. That's all I was saying about that. Because I'm not going to have as much time this weekend to do certain things. Like, for instance, I'm not going to spend as much time pinballing. For one, I've got a thing I got to go to on Saturday. For another, I just don't have the time. Oh, nice. I was worried about that one tile jump. Guess I'm going down. I don't like where this is headed. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to go and try to get the rush one tomorrow, now that I finally understand all of the important details of how to do the things. I don't like this comment. Oh, no, no. What's fun about this level? It has no power-ups. No! I don't know why I did that. I also need to finish a calling of a couple places to see if I can find a super scope. I'd like to play with the legit one, especially now that I know it's possible for that one QLDC level, but I haven't yet. And I plan to talk to Squiggles about co-op nonsense and see if he'd be a willing participant. Because I would like an in-the-room player too. Much more convenient for certain things, especially the DLC one. which is not part of the contest, but for the purpose of judging, but I still want to play it. Okay. Course of 6 thrower. You know what's funny? You only can spawn one Lava Lotus bit. But even with that, it still got me. Yeah, the key thing with Rush, I finally read the bit that I needed to read, is how to rotate the record colors on the ramps. What am I doing? And the answer was surprisingly simple. You hit the rush buttons. That's it. The other thing I'm still not certain about is whether or not the first flashing light thing forces you into the mode, because sometimes I've seen it change. But now I know the solid colored ones most definitely do not let you switch modes. That was bugging me. But now that I know, I have a better shot of surviving that, of finishing that. Because, like, if I could start the mode 3 times, I can finish the mode. It's not that many shots for 3 balls worth of time. What? Shell, you didn't protect me. I mean, to be fair, it could be a lot of shots. If you did it really slowly, it could be like 20 or more, but you can speed it up by taking the good shots as opposed to the any shots. And you can refresh the shots at the time machine periodically, which is useful. So you're not always stuck with the same, like, I have to hit that one ramp problem. But otherwise, I'm just kind of curious what the ones that come out next week will be. I'll probably try for a couple last ones at on Friday before D&D, since we're D&Ding in a different part of town. Our DM is making us tacos, which should be delicious. He makes good tacos. Oh, I hate this setup. There we go. I managed to make it up here. What is this magical sea? That was the midway? Oh, that was the midway. Where did those come from? But I guess it also depends upon whether or not any of the places I'm going to call tomorrow actually have super scopes. If they do, it changes my plan tomorrow significantly in terms of what I'm doing. Up. Huh. I like that I'm moving independently. Nah, I can't get up there with that mechanism. 4, 5, 6. I swear to God, it's always 6. But if I can't, I'll just set up SNES 9X and call it a day. I was also going to test out whether or not 50 works on my SD to SNES setup. I'm not optimistic, but I think it behooves me to at least try it once. Just to see what happens. I don't like those. See how it breaks. I also never tried the, what was it? Kaizo Beats to Run To level. The Dan Salvato and lots of friends level. Including Walsk. And Walsk is a pretty cool guy. Met him at GDQ. Apparently registration for GDQ opened today. A lot of people like registering first day and all that. I'm not like 100%. I'm pretty likely to go, but not 100%. There we go, we can take the high route for once. Why did I do that? But it works within my travel plans for the month of July. Family wants to do something out east at the beginning of July, or middle of July, and so having to travel over... Oh, those are jump pads of some sort. Okay, that makes everything make way more sense now. Ah! And of course those things are still there. Some of these really annoying projectiles in this level. But yeah, taking a 3-hour jaunt to Minneapolis and subsequently 3-hour jaunt to DC. Not bad. Do not like how that sounds at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, cool. We made it to the top. I guess this is a new area? A new terrifying area? Of course it's a new type of Lava Lotus. What does it do? It spits out hammers. Ah! Okay. Was that a checkpoint, or just this area is more terrifying than the last? Yeah, I was also thinking maybe I'd try to submit chat hacks again just to see what happens. Can't really hurt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess if you go this way, you're stuck with this route. And no shells. Hammers. I just don't want to be anywhere near it when they start spawning the hammers. I think that's a pretty reasonable thing to do. Okay, there's layer 2 shenanigans going on now. Kind of figured that would happen. Oh. Okay, that was kind of cute in terms of how the setup worked. Oh, I thought I could run it. Roguelike Mario 64 is kind of like JetX? No, I haven't. I might have a tab open for it somewhere. But if you have a link, definitely drop it. I'd be curious. Because that sounds cool. If it works on, 64, one of those things I'd be willing to try at some point. Right, that doesn't turn solid. I would mean to try the other side. Whee! Of course, my list of things that I want to try and do is ridiculous. Right, I forgot about those. That's why I don't do the bottom path. Like, May is going to be, because I won't have other meaningful obligations, is basically going to be request month. I'm just gonna, set aside time and be like, if anyone can watch, if this works for you, or you just don't care about time, we're doing it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, I can just stand here, too. 5, not 5. In my brain... Dang it. Somehow, I was thinking not the blocks that disappear when you jump, but the on-off blocks there. Anyway. Still a couple places to call. We'll see. There was one that might have been somewhere in Seattle, but not in a place I wanted to go to. Probably should try calling a couple of another castles. Just to see if they've got it. Once again, not convenient. Have to go out to, Edmonds. But, if it's there... Don't have a link, only seeing Author Blue stream it. Every star you get is a choice of effects, positive, negative, and the negative ones include stuff like turning Mario invisible for a few stars, spawning shadow clones, reversing Z order of every drawing, turning on mosaic. Oh, that sounds hilarious. Reversing Z order would just be awful, though. How would you even play? Wouldn't reversing Z order, put the skybox on the outside? Oh, I keep forgetting there are more. not sure I like this level all that much. It just feels like there's an awful lot of projectiles that are annoying in places I don't want them. Not very familiar with the level creator, MokaCraft, but I don't think I've played anything else by him. Which isn't surprising, given this was the 2020 CLDC. Oh! Time for a little handbrake then. It's a little one, though. What's up, DJ NB? Thanks for the raid. How you doing? Hope the stream was good. What were you up to? I just finished moderating a hack and decided to democratize, which in this case usually means people will pick whichever thing they just want to. Okay. Oh, I guess that's not accessible. And so now we're just playing a few CLDC levels. I know I still have QLDC levels to go, but it's way too late to start on that. Nope, no. It was fun. It was G-Breeze's puzzle hack, which I got a little bit of help from Schema Tuna and a few others to solve, because it got really hard. Schema Tuna graciously wrote up his notes on how things worked for him. And there was one level, and I did take advantage of those, but there was also one area where his notes didn't make sense to me. And eventually, Louis and/or Fire told me what the answer was. After I beat the game, of course. Just gonna keep running. Oh, I chose poorly. Okay, just wait. Oh, there's the exit. These has two exits. It's aesthetically really pleasing, but there's just a lot of not a lot of projectile spam, but it's tight corridors and lots of projectiles. I think it has a second exit, but we'll see. And no power-ups. There was not a single power-up in any of that, which is a little bit surprising, really. There we go. But yeah, very Sonic-like, and like you have these different paths you can take, and the graphics also remind me of Sonic. Like I could have gone down to the right there instead of going up here, and then the paths coalesce here for a little bit. And then there's more choices to be had after the coalescing. Who says standard needs power-ups? I'm not gonna complain about power-ups and having them when there's a lot of Lava Lotuses and Chucks. I just barely tipped that. But I wanted to see the other half in full. See, tight corridors. So I'm doing well. Things are going well. I'm still... Where did the rest of the map go? Still trying to get prepared for my trip on the 31st. So I got some useful stuff done today, like just taking out a bunch of trash and working on a work thing that needed to get done. Was actually starting stream, was like, it's odd that he hadn't messaged me back when I sent him a status report. And then I realized, oh, apparently sending messages from that computer just doesn't work. So, whoops. That's why I like bringing that show with me. Oh yeah, there's no reason to go up and down and all around over there when I can just do this. Like, then there's this part. There we go. Wait. Whee! I just think it's funny because people's go-to way of playing Kaizo is often every power-up is necessary. I mean, it is a way. My general thought with Kaizo is there should only be one way to do whatever obstacle there is in the level. Operative word, should. Doesn't mean it always works out that way. the way of one path, really. I didn't jump. Layer 2! But I still have a bunch more stuff I really need to do. I've been lazy on it. I need to finish. QLDC needs to get finished. I have one other thing claimed for moderation I haven't played yet, and I want to get that done, obviously, before I go. Got a non-trivial amount of YouTube stuff I need to finish up. Only Kaizo, if it was made to troll your friend for content. True. Kaizo 1 absolutely fails the definition. But at the same time, it's so very different than what people expect nowadays, really. Like, Kaizo 1 is just different. I'd be curious where we can actually draw the line. Oh, that's sort of old school versus new school. What year? Have a pending moderation. I think that one's going to require me to do a lot of note-taking, too, and I didn't want to do 2 puzzle things in a row. My plan is to handle that early next week. I have all of next week, more or less, open for getting prepared to go place, finishing QLDC, and that one other moderation. Forgot about that. You can't stand there. To the level to major troll your friends? Sure. I can send it over if you want. I can play it near the end of the stream. Happy to test something. I keep forgetting those aren't going to turn. But yeah, there's enough things to do. For instance, we're just not going to do Baldur's Gate this week. Do some next week, but not this week. A bit sad, because I did want to see how it turned out, just not in the cards. Because I have other things I want to do. Okay. And get through that. Okay. Now to not get hit by hammers. Off. Last time I got really unlucky there. You know what? I'm just getting rid of you. You're gonna be more trouble than you're worth. Good luck, not Storks, thanks. How you doing, Abe Lincoln? Does this go all the way down? I've got a bad feeling about this. I didn't think about that. I was so close to the end. I should have just ran. Oh, you just have to run and hold B for that part. I like that area because it doesn't have the yellow lava lotuses, and those are terrifying. Oh yeah, also to that point, Max, Democracy chose this. Though I didn't have other moderation as an option, I suppose. Otherwise, I probably would have played an RHR level. Oh god. Come on, Charlie, just run off the other side. Run off the other side. Oh good, the hammer's despawned. Yeah, there we go. Whip. Okay. That was free. And this is not. Pleasant, in a way. Oh, that drops you off at the same ending. It didn't even have really 2 endings, it just had 2 ways to get there. Again, more of a kind of a Sonic feel to it, I suppose. 2 options. Captain, our planet is missing some core parts and it can be led into big problems, such as crashing to old lands. What? Why did that proc this time and not last time? Alright, well, goodbye, energy plant. You were a lot of fun. But yeah, it was an interesting level. Very tight confines. I wonder if MokaCraft went up to make other stuff. Or I could just pull up all of the other irritating bits with that. No, it looks like they do stuff occasionally. What is this? Event answer info? That was very loud. Did a C3 thing, 2020. Still around? Go figure. Go figure. No hacks, but go figure.